His words, no one will play Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody was produced in 2018. Bohemian Rhapsody is about the band Queen and how they came to be. It mostly focuses on the trials and tribulations that Freddie Mercury faced on their journey to fame. The best part of Bohemian Rhapsody was when they were trying to experiment with the song Bohemian Rhapsody and all of the different instruments they were using. The way in which Freddie Mercury changes is he goes from confused and arrogant in the beginning to being depressed to finally becoming content and happy with how his life is going. The main theme that Freddie Mercury learned is the price of fame and the cost of shutting out everyone. The main theme for the whole movie would be family always will stick together, even through hard times, and to never give up, no matter how hard things get. The main conflict in Bohemian Rhapsody is human versus self, because throughout the movie, Freddie Mercury constantly was battling with himself over his family, his relationships, his questioning of his sexuality, and his battle with AIDS. Some cool cinematography things that you can see in the movie were watching the Live Aid crowd size in the arena, because the arena was completely packed and you could see there was no more room for another person. Every person was like on top of each other, and it was crowded. The sounds you heard in the movie were different musical instrument experimentations. So, like when they were trying to produce We Will Rock You, they were trying out a bunch of different ways to get the audience to interact with the band. This is a significant movie because it shows the struggles of fame and how everything isn't always how it seems, and everything isn't just given to you. This movie stands out from other musical dramas because it's about the real band Queen and not just a made-up band, and it shows how they actually had to struggle and all of their trials they had to go through to get where they are and to be as successful as they are. Bohemian Rhapsody was produced in 2018. It was a pretty significant movie for its genre. It definitely defined the band and helped to explain all the different trials and tribulations that many bands have to go through in order to become successful and famous. Bohemian Rhapsody is a movie not everyone would pick, but at the end, it's a movie that portrays a message of conquering one's battles and doing what you love. Bohemian Rhapsody wouldn't necessarily be a movie I would have picked by myself, but I did enjoy it. This movie also starts off relatively slow, but towards the middle it gets a lot better, and then at the end it's really cool to see the sights that it showed. After all of the struggles that were portrayed in the movie, you could see in the end people worldwide listen to Queen's music, and they are a very influential band for many people. Queen is a band that a lot of people do cherish, and even though it is decades later, people still listen to Queen, even though Freddie Mercury is gone and cannot perform. They cannot perform live anymore.